Hey there, Libra. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to jump right into the fun stuff. So, we're going to start with angel number oracle cards. From there, we are going to go into miracle mantras, then tarot, wrapping everything up with an alchemy of the spirit oracle card. Ooh, I'm going to take the first one that just flew out. So, Libra 0330, lucky shirt. Pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving, making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. And if this is the type of content that you enjoy on YouTube, I would really appreciate a subscription. It really does help out small channels. And Libra, your mantra for the week is, I expect amazing opportunities today. I'd put that on repeat every day this week. Okay, spirit guides, come join Libra and myself for this tarot reading. Please guide my hands and my heart. And let's start with current energy. Then our second position will be possible challenges. Ooh la la. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles first, matched up with the Eight of Cups, then High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles, then King of Wands with Temperance, Chariot with the Hierophant. Ooh la la. Your week looks very interesting. Okie dokie. So, Libra, where I was starting was your first position is the potential energy for the week. How are we looking? This is looking pretty good. So, Page of Pentacles, good news is coming in for you. This is good news. This is possibly a new job. Also, an opportunity could be on the horizon to increase your income. So, that matched up with the Eight of Cups. I don't know, Libra, are you looking for a new job? Are you looking to change things up a bit? Because the Eight of Cups is a card all about walking away from what no longer serves you. This is a card of abandonment. Like, I am not getting anywhere with this group of people or this business or anyone. So it's time to walk away. So he's just simply putting an end without giving a stink, because he knows there's better things on the other side of that mountain for him. What's on this side is no longer serving. So with the Page of Pentacles, yeah, Spirit's telling you it's okay to walk because you're going to be getting some good news or a new opportunity. So Spirit guides, why do we have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups here for Libra? Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's going to be some clarity coming in. This is some insight. This is going to be possibly a person in your life who has a very fair judgment of things. This is a very honest type of energy, and it could almost be blunt to the point of, no, the Queen is more honest and witty, so she's not going to be blunt. She has a tact to her. So someone is going to really give you some insight as to how the world works. So again, this could be a person in your life, a mentor. That actually makes the most sense right now. So if you are accepting a new job offer, hang on to your mentor. They're going to teach you quite a few things. So let's move on to our next position, the High Priestess. High Priestess in the potential challenge position, along with the Ace of Pentacles. So we'll see what the confirmation card is, but this doesn't feel like a challenge. The High Priestess is all about inner knowing. This is trusting your gut. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity for either manifestation, prosperity, This could be a gift. So when the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles are together, whatever gift is coming in, you're being asked to trust your gut as to when to accept and when not to. The Ace of Pentacles could also mean that you've really planted the seeds for your next steps in life. And you might not see a lot of growth. The pentacle energy itself is very slow moving. So just rest assured, those roots are taking hold. You did plant them. Those roots are spreading. You're just not seeing the growth yet. And we have the 10 of Swords. This card's all about endings. This is about feeling defeated. So are we feeling defeated first and then we have a new opportunity coming in? Or did we not accept whatever the Ace of Pentacles is in our life? This gift, this offer, did we not accept it? Did we not trust our gut? So that 10 of Swords, yeah, this is really, I think you are feeling awfully sorry for yourself. You were supposed to trust your gut and accept the offer, and you didn't. And now you're pouting. This is a lot of pity, self-pity. Oh, Libra. Okay, let's move on and see what the advice from Spirit is, because it feels as though you're feeling pretty defeated. But having said that, it also feels like you kind of did it to yourself. So why do we have the King of Wands and Temperance here for advice from Spirit? So the King of Wands, he is a card of leadership. Okay, so this energy often inspires others. It's a very enthusiastic, over the top kind of showman kind of energy. So the King of Wands is the person who enters the room and everyone kind of looks at them. You know, they're very attention grabbing along with the Queen. But the King, yeah, he is charismatic, he is bold, and he's daring. So it looks as though they want you to be more daring, more bold, be more enthusiastic about life. Instead of being this self-pity kind of, oh, woe is me, pick yourself up. Be the King of Wands. But don't forget about Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance. So it feels as though the King of Wands is great energy, but Libra, you might take things too far. And the advice from Spirit is yes. And they, take on that King of Wands, fiery, enthusiastic energy, but keep it in check. Okay, we don't need over the top showboating. We just need the balance. You need the middle road. So let's see what Spirit has to say about these two cards combined. What's our confirmation card? Oh, we've got another 8 of Cups. Okay, so what are we hanging on to, Libra? It's almost as if you are refusing to walk away and give up on what's not working for you. And again, advice from Spirit is you got to take that walk. You got to move on. It's the only way for your next chapter to actually start. All right, let's look at our fourth position, the Chariot and the Hierophant. So this is potential outcome. The Chariot card is all about victory and success, but this card could also be a card of control. Then we have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is traditional values and traditional learning. This card always reminds me of church, just that traditional core value that it almost feels like it's your internal guidance system. The Hierophant is your beliefs, your knowledge, your inner guidance. Well, I don't want to say inner guidance, but outside guidance. So Hierophant is outside. And again, this is a teacher. This could be a priest. But let's see where this is going. So we have the Chariot and the Hierophant. Why do we have the two cards here for potential outcome for Libra? Because we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is a card of temporary restrictions, temporary illness, temporary hardship. Okay, but the key word here is temporary. The 5 makes it a temporary. Soon you will become a 6. So, what is going on with this temporary energy tied to the Chariot, which is, again, success, but possibly control? Oh, Chariot. Were you making progress and something stopped you, leading to a temporary halt in your project? It's almost as if you were moving forward at a quick pace with the Chariot card, but then something traditionally, so was this a higher outside organization of yourself? Were you stopped by something? Were there legal, I don't want to say legal, but I'm almost thinking like this is the state stepping in and stopping you, like a higher leadership. Did the government stop you? Did something stopped you in your momentum forward, leading to this temporary hardship? Only you can answer what it was. It feels much bigger than just a couple of people. It feels as though you were stopped and it was almost blindsiding because you thought you had all your ducks in a row, because you got into your Chariot and you were like, okay, we're going to finish this out. We are going to succeed. But then you were stopped, leading to a temporary hardship. So let's grab our Alchemy of the Spirit Oracle card. Spirit guides, can you wrap this whole reading up for Libra for us? The seashore. Moment of revelations. It might not unfold as you plan, but it will bring you the growth you need. Okay. So what I was feeling was right. You believed you had your plan in place. You believed your ducks were in a row. You very well may have already walked from whatever you needed to walk from. So my lecturing you on walking probably didn't make much sense. But if you already walked and you had your plan in place, yeah, something bigger than yourself, something traditional, something institutionalized, something bigger stopped you. And that's where the temporary hardship goes. But please believe me, it's only temporary. So, seashore. Release control. Observe life away from the drama and pay attention to the questions that arise in tranquility. Perhaps you have been too rigid. Is it possible that if you release control, things will work out for the better? What happens if you let go? What happens if, for once, you don't have the answer or a master plan for everything? Maybe this is a time for finding the right questions instead of the right answer. If you've been staring at a problem for too long and can't find the solution, you might need to step away from it for a while and look at the bigger picture. Staring at the same scenario can block your capacity for resolution. Try removing yourself completely from a situation for a little while. Okay, listen to that again. Try removing yourself completely for a little while. Okay, temporary hardship. Just remove yourself. When you come back with a fresh mind, you'll realize the answer was always right in front of you. If you've been going through a period of turmoil, be assured that the waves won't always be that big. The sea of your soul won't always be agitated, and your heart will find the home it seeks. Okay, so you're going through a week of revelations. That's where you stand, Libra. Overall, like I said, that Alchemy of the Spirit Oracle card really does wrap things up at the end. It made this make a little more sense, and I hope it made sense to you. So if any of this resonated with you, I would love a like, share, or follow. Subscriptions for small channels really do help us out. So thank you again for being here. And if you made it this far, thank you. And I will see you next week.